All right, y'all, back at it again. Another another video, some more NFL content. I'm your host, BC, as usual. Got my boys with me. Got Big J Bryce in the building.
What's going?
I got my boy David in the building.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Andrew. And I got Dominique. First time on the show. Welcome.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome to the show.
All right. Cowboy Nation, right?
Nah. You saw the clap stop.
Welcome. So we're gonna get straight to it, y'all. So of course, NFL schedule is out. It's officially here. I want to open up the floor and ask about y'all favorite teams, and as far as who do y'all think on y'all team or the team in general, how well y'all going to do this year, or how bad y'all think y'all may do this year. Let's start off with Big Jit Bryce. So, as a Ravens fan, you tell me, looking at y'all's schedule, realistically, what y'all think y'all gonna do this year? What's the expectation?
Undefeated. I just playing. Realistic. Hey, being real though, this is the best team that Lamar is going into the season with. If health just is not an obstacle for us, realistically, I think we can go at the most 13-4, and at the best like 15-2. We got San Francisco. Of course, that's probably the toughest opponent of the year. We don't play the Eagles. We don't even play the Chiefs. No, I'm sorry, we do play the Chiefs. So those are the two. Yeah, but the Chiefs one, I'm still, because last year when we had Lamar, we beat them, and this is a even better roster than last year. So, I gotta give it to you play your division opponents twice a year. I gotta be realistic and say you might lose one of them games, but yeah, I think we have a real good chance of going 13-4.
Okay, and that's realistically.
Yeah.
Because y'all was doing that, before y'all got the acquisitions from the receiver. So
exactly,
I can definitely see that. Dominique, let's start with you, man. Let's get with you. You tell me what them Cowgirls gonna do this year?
Oh man, it really depends on Dak Prescott. He got to perform at a high level, really. Yep. He got to be consistent. He got to avoid the turnovers, the interceptions. Last season, he led the league in interceptions. That's a must-know, especially if you want to go far. I don't think he can carry this team, so we got to rely on the running game. Tony Pollard, that's really the key. And then we got rid of Kellen Moore, so I'm glad Mike McCarthy's calling. I didn't really like Kellen Moore like that. I feel like he was just too conservative, basic play calling. It wasn't really creative. So I want to see what Mike can do. But at the same time, Dak got to show up. He got to be consistent. He got to make plays. You got to play smart football. And if he can do that, then I can see we can win 13 games realistically.
Yeah. I don't see it, but yeah. Let's go to David. Let's hear what you got to say, because y'all the division rivals, Eagles and Cowgirls. So, David, what you think, man? What them Eagles gonna do? Back-to-back Super Bowl?
Definitely not. That won't happen. They still heard about the loss of the Super Bowl. Go ahead. I want to hear your thoughts.
Oh, he's talking already.
Okay, so we have a pretty tough schedule. So obviously our record won't be the same as last year. I think the highest we'll go is 12 wins. The lowest is probably around 9 wins. So I'll say we'll probably go 10-7 this year. We have playing the Kansas City Chiefs, the Bills, playing Minnesota. Who else we playing? That's tough. We playing Miami this year. So we have a pretty tough schedule this year. Last year we didn't really have a tough schedule. We had an easy schedule. So I think it's going to be a little bit of a struggle this year.
Okay. Andrew, what you got, man, with them Jets? What y'all gonna do?
Well, It's a lot. I'm just looking forward to the season because of Aaron Rodgers. I think that is going to make a notable difference this season. I can't wait. And, regarding the Jets, that schedule, those first few weeks are very tough. It's like Buffalo at home. Wait, I got that right. Buffalo at home, at Dallas, New England at home, at Kansas City, at Denver, versus the Eagles before the bye week. That's a tough slate of games. But when you have, well, now I can't even say number 12 anymore because he's going to be wearing number 8. So when 8's back there, I think that's going to make a marked difference. I think what's important for the Jets are, just some things that I've noticed even over the years. Number one, they need to play better at home. That's something that they have struggled over quite a while. Is their home, playing better at home, playing better within the division, and playing better within the AFC. And I think that's been the reason why they have not made the playoffs, but there have been other reasons. But this year, I think that will be different. I think that they're going to go somewhere between 11-6, 12-5, which should land them in one of those, definitely should land them in one of those 7 spots in the quarterback-heavy AFC. And in regards to the division, 3-3, no worse than 3-3. I can see them going 4-2. But one of the things that they need to do this year is not get swept by New England like they've had since 2015. That has been a thorn in their side. In fact, last year when they lost that game on the punt return, that absolutely really killed them in terms of the division, and things really went downhill from there. So they need to do better at home. They need to do better in the division and do better in the conference because that's where they're going to go up against. And now with 8 in the backfield, I think they're going to do much better. It's nice that they're going to be on prime time. I think the max is 6. I think they're on all 6 times. That game against Kansas City, I'm really looking forward to because I've been waiting for a Rodgers-Mahomes matchup. So I'm looking forward to that Sunday night game. In fact, I even told my wife, I said, I guarantee you, because obviously at some point we know when when the opponent you're playing, but obviously not in the order. But I was like, I guarantee you, it's going to be a Sunday night game. So week 4, 10-1, it is an 8:20 game. I would love to go to it until I saw the ticket prices. I'm like, no, I think we'll just settle with Buffalo Wild Wings or something like that. So, but I like that. 11-6 or 12-5 from the Jets this season.
Okay, I can definitely see that potentially.
Got a good quarterback. It's a big upgrade for you guys. That's for sure.
Oh yeah,
Big time.
We talked about that on the last show. That I think Aaron Rodgers is going to make a huge impact.
Yeah, big time player, but big time pressure too. So I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah.
They got the defense and offense. All they needed was a quarterback.
We gonna see.
Exactly.
We gonna see. That division is stacked.
Yep. So for them Dirty Birds, man, I think we going 11-6 this year.
Ooh.
Atlanta Chokers.
Yeah, I got us going 11-6. Reason why I say that, I kind of told y'all before the show started. I feel like the division is wide open for us this year with no Tom Brady. Baker Mayfield is horrible. Bryce Young, yeah, he's the first overall pick, but I think he's still learning some things. I think they still building around him, so I don't see them being a threat to us. And the Saints, they're the only team that I would say, we probably would split that 1-1 because we always do, because the Saints is our toughest rival. It don't matter who's quarterback, it's just how it is. Even though I'm not a big fan of Derek Carr, but I still feel that we can beat them, and I feel like we will win the division this year. So, and I was looking at our schedule, we got one of the easiest schedules this year. I know we playing.
There's no excuse.
Yeah, no excuse for us. I feel like with the additions that we got with Bijan Robinson and Desmond Ridder got something to prove.
Make a break here.
Yeah, for sure. So I just feel like we're gonna shock a lot of people. So that's like that's my favorite team, but they are underdog as well. So I think we're gonna shock a lot of people this year. So on that. So good takes, y'all. Very good takes on that. Let's move on to the next one. I'm ready to jump into this one. Is Dak Prescott an elite quarterback?
Ooh.
And I'm gonna start with the cowgirl over there.
Oh.
Them cowgirls. Don, what you got on that, man? Is your boy elite or not?
H, no, he's not. And let me explain why. First of all, I was kind of mad when Jerry Jones overpaid him $40 million. He haven't shown anything to us as Cowboys fans. He can't. First of all, he had that bad injury, that leg. So ever since then, he haven't been the same. The inconsistency, he's never been the same. Throwing interceptions, that's gotten worse. Seemed like last season he threw 15 interceptions, tied 33 in rank. That's terrible. He's like a Kirk Cousins to me. He puts up numbers, but if you watch his games, he's always behind. So of course we're gonna throw the ball 20 plus times when we're behind, right? So I don't think he's good. He's not in my top 10, top 5 or top 10. He's not nowhere near that. So I'll put him probably 15. He's overrated. He's like a Kirk Cousins. So I think he is. Because if you watch the 49ers game last year, the playoffs, he stunk it up. Year before that, he stunk it up. The last 5 years, he haven't done nothing. So this is the year he got to shine. Otherwise, I will not resign him. He got 2 more years on his contract. And then we need to look for another quarterback, unfortunately. I hate to say it, but it is what it is.
Shoot, Cooper Rush looked good in y'all offense.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Andrew, what you got? What you think? Is Dak Prescott elite?
No. No, I don't think. When we think about elite, we're talking about 15. We're talking about Mahomes. We're talking about Burrow. Rodgers. But I don't think he's out. I don't think he's on that level with with Mahomes, Burrow, Allen. Let's just use those 3, right? I don't think he's on that level.
Yeah.
I think he's in that next tier.
Yeah.
Of quarterbacks, which is still good, especially in the NFC. That's I know outside of Hurts, you can say NFC is wide open. But he, the fact that he's in the NFC is an advantage, for him. If he was in the AFC, yeah, that'd be a problem. But I don't think he's elite, but I do think he's on that next tier.
Where would you put him at in the ranking quarterbacks? I'm curious.
That's a good question.
Okay, let's get back. Let's wait before we answer that. Let's just get everybody take on is he elite, and then we're gonna get into that because that's a good question, Don. Bryce, what you think, bro? Is he elite?
Nah, elite is when you think of elite, you thinking of the top guys. You thinking of, like you said, the Joe Burrows, the Josh Allens, the Lamars, the Patrick Mahomes, all them. Even Trevor Lawrence is kind of emerging as becoming one of those elite guys. I don't put that there, but at the same time, though, I'm not gonna disrespect him saying he's not top 10 because once you get through, like, let's just count on our hands. You go through however I'm gonna just name names. I'm not gonna rank them in a certain order, but just Lamar, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence, Jalen Hurts. Let's keep going. Help me out, y'all. Who else?
You got Joe Burrow. You got Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. You got Justin Herbert.
Yeah, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers. It's about
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. Jalen Hurts.
I don't know. Would you say Russell Wilson right now?
Not right now. I'm not
They had the same kind of year this year, though. They had the same kind of year this year. It's just the Cowboys had a better defense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the Cowboys had a better defense. I'd say the Cowboys had a better coach.
Yeah, but I mean, we got to see. So if we just going off of what we see right now, I cannot just right now rank Russell Wilson ahead of Dak Prescott. I do.
I am.
I just feel like that 10 place is arguable. He arguably top 10, but you can argue he's not. But he definitely above top 15. I don't know. I don't even know if he. I don't know. I don't know if he overrated. I think he properly rated because nobody looks at him like an elite. I think that's in unison. We can all say that.
Yeah. David, what you think, bro?
Man, Dak's never been elite. Let's be honest. Dak's never been elite. This man had Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, and Michael Gallup. And what has he done with them? He put up great numbers, but he hasn't really gone far with those type of weapons.
Facts.
I agree with that.
And once those weapons went away, we seen who Dak Prescott really is. An elite player has the ability to elevate his team, or at least that side of the offense.
Yep.
Dak Prescott doesn't do that. He has to have somebody. He has to have an elite core in order for him to produce or to perform.
Hey, question, David.
Yeah.
Going a little bit off subject. So, what would you say about Jalen Hurts before he got AJ Brown? Would you say he's an elite quarterback?
No, I say he's not elite. Jalen Hurts only had one elite season, so you can't really be elite if you only had one great season.
All right. Hey, I respect that. You unbiased. I respect that. Yeah. Because I was about to say, I feel like it's that same situation. I feel like, once he got them weapons, his game transformed.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, time will tell. I think he is going to be one of the better guys in the league for sure. But, time will tell.
I have a question about that.
Now, I just think, just going on the question, is Dak elite? I'm with y'all. Heck no, he ain't elite. And I'm going to tell y'all just some quarterbacks that I think, of course, is definitely better. We know Pat Mahomes,
Yeah,
Josh Allen, Joe Burrow,
Yeah.
Justin Herbert,
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
yeah.
I'm even taking Deshaun Watson, even though he ain't played in 2 years. But talent-wise, he better.
I don't want to say all that, but okay.
Bro, that's
Nah.
Before everything that happened, he
All
was top 5, Deshaun Watson.
What's
Yeah.
it called? Yeah, this last season was his only blemish. So we gonna see if you just
we're gonna have to see.
If you're looking at right now, I can see why you're saying that. But if you're looking for career, what he done with what he had versus what that did with what he had, oh yeah, Deshaun definitely.
Yeah.
We have to wait and see what he can do right now. So
Yeah.
I would put Dak Prescott in the Tua conversation. Like, who would y'all go with, Tua or Dak Prescott?
I don't know. I to be honest with you, I might go with Tua.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might go with Tua too. I like Tua. Tua is very accurate. He just don't have a big arm.
Exactly. And the only question with him is his health. If it's not even his playing on the field. His playing on the field.
yeah, I'll
great.
put Tua too. Unfortunately, yeah. I even take Justin Fields over Dak.
Oh, you're going too far on that one.
That's one of the ones we gotta wait on. We're gonna have to see.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that right now.
Right now, right.
Yeah. Now this year he has a chance to be elite for sure.
Yeah.
But not right now. But yeah. But that's good takes though, y'all, because that's something I think that's very debatable. Is he top 10, top 15? I always say he's top 15. I would put him probably at 12. 11.
Yeah, top 15 sounds about right.
Yeah. Cause like Dom said, man, you got Amari Cooper. There's no excuse for you to have all them receivers.
Exactly.
You not end up in the big game, Super Bowl. I mean, you have the top 5 defense.
Yeah, defense lights out. Yeah.
Yeah. One of the
Cody, it don't even have to be the Super Bowl. It could be the NFC Championship game. Just make it there.
Yeah. And didn't he make it though once though? Did he make it?
He only had 2 playoff wins, career wins.
Just 2. Wow.
You haven't been in the NFC.
That's terrible, right? That's trash.
Yeah,
so it just shows the inconsistency. He's not really that good. He can't carry a team to go to the next level. He's not elite. Elite players go to the Super Bowl, take their team to the championship, like Joe Burrow did, or who else? Jalen Hurts.
Brother Watts think he funny. Okay. Hey, Dom, tell your dad to hit me up offline. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
I bet I will.
Okay.
I do have a question about Dak. I do have a quick question in regards to Dak. We talk about this whole thing about being elite.
Yeah.
Is a game manager elite? Can you be elite and a game manager?
It is a good quality to have, especially if it comes down to the wire.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about Dak, I've noticed that when it comes down to the wire, he either throw interceptions, take unnecessary sacks, which is hurting your team. And so you got to perform at a high level. You got to make the team better. You can't be taking unnecessary sacks, throwing interceptions.
Yeah.
So you have to improve in that area.
Yeah.
That's my point. Yeah, that was my point. Yeah. He's more of a game manager to me than, yeah.
And then we got another comment. Mason said Dak is great, but he's not elite. So
What would you define great, though?
Yeah.
That's the question. What would you define great?
Yeah. I don't know. He has had flashes. I'll put it like that. He has had flashes to where he's looked like. Yeah, I know y'all remember that the season opener against the Bucks, was it last year?
Yeah.
I mean, he looked phenomenal. But then
Yeah, exactly.
He had flashes.
But he doesn't play like that every year or every game, though. That's the thing about it.
Good point.
Yeah, the consistency.
Yeah, that's the thing. Consistency, man. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Let's go on to the next one. David, this is gonna hit you right here. Can DJ Swift have an impact with them Eagles? Now, I like DJ Swift. Coming out of Georgia, but the thing about it is he's very injury prone.
Yeah.
He can't stay healthy. He may look good in the first couple of games, and then after that, there's always something going on with him. But the fact that he's with y'all, and the fact that he doesn't have to do too much, because y'all already got Boston Scott and what's the other running back, David? Y'all got.
Forgot his name too. I know
I forgot his name. Who?
Kenneth Gainwell.
Yeah, Kenny Brooks.
Yeah, Gainwell.
Or Gainwell.
So
Kenneth Gainwell.
So with the running back committee, I mean, he may hold up. They don't have to use him like that. Versus, with Detroit, that was like they bread and butter. Then they got Jamal Williams, which kind of offset some of that. But I mean, I like the situation because that's just another weapon that Jalen Hurts got at his disposal. He's definitely a better upgrade over Miles Sanders, and I'm not taking away nothing from Miles Sanders. He's good, but catching the ball, that's DJ Swift forte.
Yeah.
And, he's very dangerous when it comes to open field space. So I like the move. It just depends on him staying healthy. Bryce, what you got on that, bro?
Who you said, Cody?
You.
Oh, I agree with you. I feel like, he's in a situation now to where if he doesn't succeed, it's probably going to be pretty much wraps as far as being the starting guy for an NFL team because, like you said, you got compliments on both sides. You got Scott, you got Gainwell. So the workload is not going to be as much. Y'all saw what that did for Christian McCaffrey when he went to that situation to where he still is the guy, but a smaller sample size. What else? His health is just going to dictate it. What I would say, though, is just, I think he knows it the same way we having this conversation right now. Folks around him, agents around him, people around him probably having that same conversation with him. So he knows this is like a make or break season. So if he got something to give, he going to give it this year.
Yep. That's facts. David, I want to hear your take on it as an Eagles fan. What you think? You like the move?
I love the move. It's just the fact that will we have? It depends on what type of offense we're running. We have a lot of weapons. So really, he get the ball much? Probably not, since we got so many weapons to throw to, and also the fact that we also use running back by committee. So it just depends on how they use them.
Yeah, I agree. Because I will say that the passing game, yeah, he shoot way better than Detroit's.
Yeah. And plus the fact we got Dallas Goedert, AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith, where he probably not going to get the ball that much during the passing game like he used to with the Lions.
Yep.
So,
and y'all got Olamide Zaccheaus. Y'all may not know him, but he actually pretty good. He played with the Falcons.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he a speech guy, so he can
That's the wideout, right?
open up the field.
Yeah, he's a wideout. Yeah.
Yeah. Dominique, what you think on it, bro?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. If he can stay healthy, I think it's a great plus for the Eagles. They have a good offensive line too, so if they can utilize him, be creative, and I don't know, some screens or use him as a wide receiver, I think he could be a great asset to the team. We already know that the Eagles are pretty good.
Yep.
Jalen Hurts, he can do his thing, but the big question is, can he stay healthy? If he can stay healthy, he could bring some good things to the team. If not, then unfortunately, he's going to be a bad pickup for the Eagles.
Yeah, they banking on him staying healthy.
Hey, what did y'all give up for him, David?
I can't even remember. It was probably another pick. It was just another pick in that round.
Yeah, I think it was a 25th pick.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Andrew, what's your take on it, man?
I'm right along with everyone else. I think it's a really good pickup for the Eagles. As with many moves that you make, it always comes down to health. And, Swift was really good in Detroit, but injuries, plagued him there. Hopefully that will not be the same in Philly. And as was mentioned, it is a running back by committee, so that should help Swift a lot. And as was mentioned, he is very good out of the backfield as a receiver also. And they already have enough weapons at the receiver position. But again, just another weapon on offense, another weapon to throw to, somebody to dump it off to, when Hurts is getting pressured, have someone right there on the outlet there to throw it to. So I think it's a great move by the Eagles as they continue just to bolster their already loaded team. And, with the other running backs they have, should keep Swift fresh as well.
Yeah.
Which would hopefully should reduce the injuries, hopefully.
Yeah. So I think everybody agree on it, just the injury factor. Can he stay healthy?
Yeah.
The talent is not debatable. We know he's a great talent.
Yeah.
Just him staying healthy. But I do like the move though, because it adds another piece for y'all quarterback.
Yep, more weapons for him.
Yeah, a lot more. So I like it. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. So let's move on to this next question. Well, what team y'all think D-Hop would be a good fit on and why? Now, there's been a lot of rumblings about him if he gonna stay in Arizona. Because I think he came out with a tweet or something saying, he want to stay, or who said he was gonna leave, or something like that. But if he did get traded, what team do you guys think would be a good fit for him? And I'll start. Let's start with Andrew this time. Andrew, who would you say? What team would you think would be a good fit for D-Hop?
Even before the draft, I thought the New York Giants can use a number one wideout. Daniel Jones. It's important for a young quarterback to have that number one guy. I know they got Darren Waller in the trade. Very good tight end again with him. Comes on to health. But at the wideout position, the weapons that he was, quote unquote, weapons he was throwing to, yeah, he needs a true number one wideout. That'll be a good spot for D-Hop. I don't think, would Arizona trade him within the NFC? That's another thing to think about there. And the only other team I thought of was the Chiefs. I know they haven't really replaced Tyreek Hill. Based on their play last year, it seemed like they didn't need to. They just kept on rolling. They still were the number one offense in the league and won the Super Bowl without Hill. But I think Kansas City is another player that, a dark horse team that could be at playing for D-Hop.
That's some good teams, man. I know.
Yeah.
Dominique, what you think, man? What team you think would be a good fit?
That's a good take. I would like to see him go to the Rams with Cooper Kupp. And nowadays, I think you need at least 2 good receivers to make some noise. You look at Cincinnati, you got Jamar Chase, you got Boyd, you got Higgins, you got Cowboys, you got CeeDee Lamb, and I think D-Hop will do good with the Rams. You got Matthew Stafford. I think he's a solid quarterback. I don't really like Kyler Murray. He's not all that to me. But if you have Cooper and D-Hop, I think they can definitely do some damage, bring a lot of attention to the field or on the end zone. So I wouldn't mind seeing them go to L.A.
That'd be a good little deadly duo right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Bryce, what you think, bro? What team?
I've been thinking on this for a little minute, and actually, Andrew, you took one of my teams for sure. It depends on what D-Hop wants. If D-Hop is looking to come in and be a factor to make that team contend, I think the Giants would be a good move because you saw the strides the Giants made last year. That could be what puts them over the edge along with Waller. Hopefully Saquon, signs the little what's it called, the free agency tag or whatever. But yeah, that could put them over the hump. But if he's looking for just comfortability, familiarity, and could get a fat contract, he can go back to the Texans. I mean, there's no true number one over there. He would get everything. They got guys that's unproven. Yeah, they picked up Tank Dell in the draft, and I think Dick Collins is there from last year. But the only other addition was Schultz. So he would go over there and be, the supreme target. He could kind of grow with Stroud. And, again, that comfortability because he's been there before.
Yeah, I like that. Going back to the Texans to get that money, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. David, what you think, man? What team you got?
I think Minnesota would be a good fit. They got Justin Jefferson. I don't know who else they have. I don't think they have really anybody else besides Justin Jefferson.
They just added Addison in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, I think still you add D-Hop to that. You have D-Hop as your number 2, which would be great. And I think another team that would be good for D-Hop to be on is probably the Colts, since they have an inaccurate quarterback. You'll be able to help him to develop more. And then the last team I think would be the Lions. If you really think about the Lions, they don't really have an elite wide receiver core. They just got all I know. They got St. Brown. That's all who I know. That's on their wide receiver core.
Yeah. Hey Andrew, who is that in the comment right there? Who it seems like somebody
that's the misses. Oh, I just clicked it. I'm like, oh my goodness.
She said Pat's Nation will take him. Hey, that I mean, him and Belichick do got a tight little relationship from what I heard.
Yeah.
But Bill Belichick he never get nobody like flashy though. That's always been him. He don't
like to pay.
He always get the no-name receivers we never heard of or mediocre.
Right.
He never try to go all out and get the biggest guy. I mean, would it be a good fit? I mean,
no.
I'm not sold on Matt Jones yet.
You're not yet.
Yeah. I mean, and I think
He's just fine in the center. He's just fine.
Yeah. If D-Hop was smart, I think he would say that too. Like, I don't know about the quarterback situation. But I mean, he had Tom Brady 10 years ago, of course. That'd be a good little fit. But I was thinking, y'all, I got 2 teams that I think would be a good fit. One of them is my team.
I knew that was coming.
Because we don't have a number 2 receiver.
That's true.
We only got Drake London and Kyle Pitts, but who on the outside we don't have nobody else to complement them. And then true, D-Hop can teach Drake London how to be a good receiver in the league, and then that'll help Desmond Ridder out. I mean, that'll make our offense look literally like top 5. We had him, and then we got Bijan Robinson on top of that. Yeah, but I don't, it's not gonna happen. But another team that I think would be a good fit for him is the Cleveland Browns. Another weapon for Deshaun Watson to have. Because Amari Cooper, yeah, he's solid, but to have D-Hop on the other side of that, woo! And then you got Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, they got Elijah Moore too from the Jets.
And Elijah Moore.
Yep.
Elijah Moore in the slot. Put him in the slot. Put you got Mario on the side, D-Hop on the other side, Nick Chubb in the backfield. Man, gotta be deadly. And then their defense is
that'll be a good fit for him too.
Yeah, man.
United.
For real. And then we can really see Deshaun Watson really have a good season. So, but that'll be a good fit to me, Cleveland Browns.
United with his quarterback. Yeah, that's
Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, he may just stay put in Arizona, which I think
so.
He shouldn't. Kyler Murray is horrible.
Yeah, he is trash. I would leave Cardinals ASAP.
His attitude, man, I just don't like his personality. Like, I just remember him getting into it with his coach and had some altercations with D-Hop. They were showing. I was like, nah, I think he that dude, but you not. I mean, come on. Yeah, he's very twitchy.
They just pay Kyler Murray big buck, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
he got like 189 guaranteed.
Yeah, he got a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Jeez.
A lot of money.
So, haven't done nothing.
Nope. Haven't done.
I don't get it.
Yep. So, shoot, I would even say, I mean, if Tom Brady was with the Bucks, that'd be a good fit. Can y'all see him with the Bucks if Tom Brady was still there? Him and Mike Evans and
Mike Evans and D-Hop
and Chris Godwin, yeah. Shoot.
Yeah, that'll be a good fit.
Yeah, that would have been good. Give another Tom Brady another weapon. Yeah,
Brady make anything work.
Yeah,
Dude, he should go. He might as well go to the Dolphins then.
Yeah, I'm talking about them. Overload. That's an overload.
Yeah, you got Tyreek, you got Waddle.
There ain't no way they wouldn't let that. They let that happen.
They got the 3-piece combo going on over there. They did that.
You know what I be thinking about? I ain't gonna lie. You know what be dictating my decision where D-Hop, what I was thinking about? Fantasy, man. I'm like, where do I want him to go? Where do I want him to go so he can benefit me in fantasy football? I wouldn't want him to go to Miami, bro, because he ain't gonna be no guarantee every game.
That's true. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Good takes, y'all. Let's move on to the next one. Who do y'all think will have the better career when it's all said and done? C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young? That's a good one there. I'm still thinking on that one. I couldn't really prepare for this one because I'm back and forth because I like both of them. I just think if I'm going from an organizational standpoint, I'm gonna probably lean towards Bryce Young because the Houston Texans, I mean, it's just something funny about that organization I don't like. And I just think, and the reason why D-Hop left and all them, it's just something fishy going on with that organization. I mean, I would like for them. I don't see them really adding like superstar talent around CJ, but I can see them doing it in Carolina, even though they traded the whole farm. They had nobody but Adam Thielen over there. But I'm just thinking like going forward, they can probably, add some folks. But what y'all think on that? Dominique, we'll start with you. Who you think had a better career?
I don't know, man. It's really hard to say. Both outstanding quarterbacks. They play at a high level. Both are very accurate. Both are really athletic. They can make plays with their feet. And that's huge, especially in the NFL when you have a quarterback that can scramble, extend the play, pocket management. They both of them do great in that area. Situational awareness. They can handle the pressure around them. Make great plays with their arms and legs. If the offensive line is collapsing, they can escape. They can avoid mistakes, throwing interceptions, taking unnecessary sacks. And then in college, they was able to read the defense pretty good. So, they can audible, make adjustments, and switch up the plays. So, joining the big leagues in the NFL, it's going to be a true test for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really say who's going to have a better career, but I'm rooting for both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good take. Bryce, what you got on that?
I'm leaning Bryce Young, bro. I'm thinking Bryce Young. No disrespect to CJ Stroud. I think CJ Stroud will be a heck of a quarterback. But if I had to take one, I'm taking Bryce Young because of his intelligence. I feel like he's going to be able to do more with less. And I don't know if that's going to be the case with CJ Stroud. I mean, he shined at Ohio State, but he also had Marvin Harrison Jr. He entered in a situation to where, again, there's no true number one. Bryce Young, again, Alabama, they were still good, but they weren't the Alabama teams from before to where they were just stacked with, all these wide receivers and stuff. So I do think Bryce Young's gonna have a better career. The only thing, again, is gonna be health. I mean, he's a smaller guy, small frame. I'm hearing jokes about him in training camp and stuff like that, his rookie training camp, because I had a jersey fitting him and the helmet looking like a bucket and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I think his intelligence is going to just prove superior, and that's what's going to make him the better player overall.
Yeah. Good take, bro. David, what you got on that, man?
Yeah, I agree with Bryce. I think Bryce Young is going to be the best, the better quarterback simply because of what you said earlier, Cody, about the organization.
Yeah.
I feel like the organization plays a major part in if a quarterback is good or not.
Mm-hmm.
People don't talk about that enough. Where you go matters, and if you go to an organization where they're trying to surround you with talent and trying to make you a better quarterback, you're more likely to be a good quarterback. And I just think the Houston Texans, they haven't really done that for their quarterbacks, and that they basically make their quarterbacks fail in a way, put them in situations where they can't perform. So I just think that's why Bryce Young will be the better quarterback.
Yeah. Good take, dude. Andrew, let's hear your thoughts on it, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm right along with everyone else. That Bryce Young, I think he will have the better career than CJ Stroud. And as was mentioned, I don't trust the Houston Texans as a franchise.
Nope.
Just where they were when they had Watson, D-Hop, in that team, and then then we see how that went in shambles, the whole Bill O'Brien situation, all that. So I don't trust the Texans. So I think that Bryce Young will have the better career. I do like who he's surrounded by. He has Frank Reich as a coach there, who's has been around quarterbacks. I know they have McCown there too, Josh McCown as the quarterbacks coach there, I believe. So I think he's surrounded around with good pieces there, and of course, at some point they're gonna have to surround them with some weapons, as well. Of course that usually comes. So we'll see how he does this year. But I like where he's at there in Carolina.
So we got another comment from Dom's dad. He said, Bryce Young, when has an Alabama quarterback ever produced in the NFL?
Jalen Hurts.
Joe Namath.
Thank you.
Tua, what you mean?
Tua did last year.
Hey, I get where he coming from.
But he has concussions though every year, so I can't really put Tua.
So is he saying like all the Alabama quarterbacks have been successful?
No, he's saying they've been terrible. They've been terrible.
Terrible.
Right.
Yeah.
Overall, I get that point. But I do think, rules and molds are meant to be broken. I think this is going to be, one of the better situations. Only thing that can hurt him is his health. I feel like he has all the intangibles to succeed at quarterback, and it hasn't been the case for previous quarterbacks. Like when Julio was there on Alabama, what was his name?
McLaurin? Was it McLaurin?
Yeah.
AJ McLaurin.
Yeah.
AJ McLaurin.
Aaron, yeah.
Again,
McCarron.
AJ McCarron. These have been stacked teams usually to where, Alabama is great offensive line, great wide receivers, great defense.
Yep.
This was not the situation with Alabama this year, and this man won Heisman. So you know what I'm saying? I think molds are meant to be broken. I think this is gonna be, the start of something new. But I get why he says that though.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that, but
We gonna have to wait and see on that. Yeah, that's a good point.
Jalen Hurts though, and Tua.
Yeah, what folks gonna claim with Jalen Hurts though. They're gonna say, "Oh, he took his development at Oklahoma."
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't thinking that.
but hey, he still was done.
Yeah. Hey, what college was Sam? Y'all remember Sam Bradford?
Sam Bradford.
Oklahoma.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay. So he didn't come from Bama yet. Okay. All right. Yeah.
There's
good
not
point.
many.
Yeah, it ain't. It's not. All right, good job, y'all. Let's go on to the next one. Will Zeke eat?
What?
Will Zeke eat? That's all I gotta say. That joker. I don't think so. He's done. That joker done ran out of cereal to eat. No more Fruit Loops.
No.
if let's just say if Zeke does play this year, what team do y'all think would be a good fit for him? I'll start with
Honestly,
go ahead, Don. We'll start with you. Go ahead.
the thing with him is he needs to humble himself and understand that he's not the same guy he once was. And so he may be a backup running back. They can use him for a goal line situation. Anybody could use that, but I don't know. Maybe he could go to the Bills. He ain't gonna be no starter though, so don't expect him to do much. He lost a lot.
He'll never be a starter.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, I agree. He ain't gonna be a starter. I think he gonna be a backup running back. Maybe third down and inches. They'll use him for that. But anybody can do that. So I'll probably see him with the Buffalo Bills for some reason.
Buffalo. Okay.
Mm.
Andrew, what you think, bro?
It's an interesting one. Buffalo is an interesting one because we know how well they've done the running back in position, right?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad spot, for Zeke. Again, not as a starter, but again, thinking about Buffalo, again, not a bad spot, but they can use a running back just in general because I think they use Allen too much in that regard, which is when that hurts him, particularly toward the end. You don't really see it in the beginning of the season, but really toward the end into the postseason, you really see it. You just keep taking those hits, during the regular season. It comes back, against you, later on. So, and I think we talked about this before in the previous show about how Josh Allen needs to play better. He needs to play smarter. He needs to be better. So he doesn't have to take all those unnecessary hits because they use him in running situations quite a bit. He is pretty much their offense. But that wouldn't be a bad spot, for Zeke would be in Buffalo. Just to spell some of the, times that they use Josh Allen to do those running plays. I could see that being a possibility.
I do like James Cook though.
You and me too.
Yeah.
They don't give James Cook enough PT.
Hey, y'all know the Bills signed Damian Pierce too from the Patriots.
You mean Harris?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No, Harris. They did somebody.
Oh, so they got Damian Harris over there?
Yeah, Damian Harris.
Oh, that's a solid little move there.
Mm-hmm.
David, what team you think, bro? The Eagles,
I would probably.
Eagles would be a good team.
Oh man,
That'd be a horrible move if he went there.
I think
He might
think
need to
a good
retire.
That'd be a good retirement.
Man,
Retirement.
Oh
Hey.
man.
Zeke gonna watch this, y'all. Zeke gonna watch this jump, man.
Man, it's not. Let's do it. Like, man. Yeah.
Oh man, I think it is a good fit probably him for the Broncos. I think he'll be a good backup to the running back that they got over there. I forgot his name. I think Williams.
Yeah,
Yeah, Devontae Williams. I think he'll be a good backup for him. Yeah.
Bryson, what you think?
To be honest with you, I ain't really thinking about this because I don't think wherever he goes, he's gonna have a significant impact no more. But if again, I'll be trying to think from the player perspective. One, he should know that he's not gonna get a contract crazy or anything, and he's not going to be. I don't want to say he can't, but I don't think he in a situation to where he can be the starter no more. So I would just take what I can get. I would want to go to a winning franchise. So I would say the Bengals. They just lost P-Ron. He could go up and be, I guess, a dynamic duo with Joe Mixon, and that's a situation to where this team has been successful. They've gotten better on. Well, I don't know if they've gotten better on defense, but they made some moves or whatever. I guess that would be a pretty good situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one there. Me personally, I think they're not Super Bowl teams. I'm just thinking just a good fit, a good role would probably be Pittsburgh. Because Najee Harris, they're gonna run him in the ground. They keep using him, and that's why he's getting hurt a lot because they don't have nobody else but him, to bag him up. So I think if you put Zeke back there, especially for short yardage situations where it's like, both of the you got the defense, they 3rd and 1, they already know what they're gonna give it to. So instead of all that pound and wear and tear on Najee, I'll let Zeke let it because Zeke is good to pick up a couple yards.
Yeah.
He not the same player that's gonna take it from 60 yards or however long touchdown. Yeah. But for them little goal line situations or short yardage, that'd be good fit for him. And another team I was thinking about was Tampa Bay because they don't have Leonard Fournette no more.
Yeah,
that'd be a good little, another Leonard Fournette you can kind of say because I forgot the running back they got over there that they high on.
Rashad White.
Rashad White. Yep.
Yeah.
So him and Zeke, that can be a good little fit. I can see that.
Yeah.
But I think the days of Zeke being elite is gone, man. He ain't the same.
Yeah, it's gone.
Agreed.
And that's y'all fault. That's y'all fault, Dominique. Y'all ran that man to the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Nah, it's not. Well, it's Jerry Jones' fault because he overpaid him. Ever since he got his money, he hasn't showed up.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
So I don't know, man.
He was drafted high too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very high. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you finna say?
I don't mean to go into a whole nother subject, but to be honest with you, I think Zeke possibly is the reason why running backs right now are not getting big contracts. Look at Josh Jacobs and Saquon Barkley. I think they're literally scared to pay these people large amounts of money just because they know after that 3rd, that 4th year, they're not going to be the caliber running back they once was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got good running backs like Derrick Henry. Look at him. He's still doing his thing.
But again, give me 2 more besides Derrick Henry. That's been that long. It's tough. So I get it from an owner's perspective. From a business standpoint, I understand it. But I just thought how Josh Jacobs had the season he had and didn't get a contract. I just thought that was crazy. I'm like,
running backs don't last long in the league anyway.
Yeah, they don't respect running. Yeah,
running backs don't exactly. They don't last long unless you just really special.
Like Derrick Henry.
That's why I'm so, and I keep going back to Bijan Robinson, but for the Falcons to take him that high, I mean, you got to be more than
generational.
You
Yeah,
got to be like Derrick Henry type production. So
Barry
Yeah.
Sanders type.
Yeah.
and it's not just a regular running back. You a special kind of dude. So but yeah, I just think that Zeke. I hate it for Zeke, but he ain't that same dude no more, man. And it's just time for him to just either retire or he just be humble, go somewhere, take a pay cut, and just
Yeah, take a pay cut. Yep.
yeah. What if he take a pay cut and
We're
come
gonna
back?
use Pollard.
Yeah, that's what I say. He take a pay cut and come back and play for y'all again.
Good.
But Pollard be the starter though. But I don't think he
Yeah.
gonna do that. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. That's at
Yeah.
home.
I mean, he can pick up the blitz really good though. That's one thing about him.
Oh, yeah.
He can pick up the blitz.
He good at pass protection for sure.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he definitely pick up a blitz in a minute.
But y'all know how that go. What's it called? I think it'll be one of those situations where Zeke started off being the teacher. What's it called? The other running back they got, he was the student. Now it's gonna be the roles reversed. So that would be some humble pie. I don't know if he willing to. I don't know. Maybe.
Yep. Good takes, y'all. Let's go on to the next one here. Now, here's a personal question for y'all. Now, y'all gonna go by y'all favorite team. Let's just say if y'all was a GM, what would you add or change about y'all favorite team, and to give an explanation. So, let's start with Andrew. If you could change anything or add anything, what would you do and why?
Anything?
Anything.
Anything.
This is a good one.
Yeah, because
First,
when,
this is a good one.
when we was going over these questions, I was like, yeah, this is one of the questions. I actually think, Bryce, you came up with this, I think. Yep.
That's a good question.
One of
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Number one, please change those jerseys. I can't stand them.
Ooh.
I
Oh,
don't
okay.
like the jerseys. That's number one. I do like the jerseys they had. That night, from the 97, 98 Jets, the home and away, the green and the white. That's like my favorite, which is actually more of like a throwback from what they had back there in the Joe Namath era. But I like those jerseys than the ones now. The ones now look too arena football-ish to me. So I just don't like those. I don't like those jerseys. When I first saw it, I was like, my head just went down. So yeah, jerseys one, and it doesn't help when you're not winning. So the jerseys look even worse when you're not winning. Maybe this year that will change. Well, last year it changed a little bit for me, so maybe I'll warm up to it this year. Yes, I'll get an Aaron Rodgers jersey anyway. At some point. The second thing, the stadium. I can't stand the stadium. Compared to what other teams have, they just need their own stadium.
Yeah.
They haven't had their own stadium in many years since they were at Shea, way back when. They need their own stadium. They need their own identity. They share the same stadium with the Giants. When we think of that stadium, to me, that's still Giant Stadium to me. Even though they call it MetLife, you can call it what you like. Giant Stadium. They need their own identity. I wish they would go back in New York, somewhere on the island, somewhere it is in New York, there, Queens, somewhere there. I wish there was a way they had a similar setup like Philly does with the Eagles, Phillies, and 76ers all in that same complex. I don't know how these other teams have these really nice stadiums. Atlanta is one, Dallas, and somehow New York they have MetLife.
Mm-hmm.
That boggles the mind. As much money that gets generated, and to have a stadium like that versus what we've seen from other teams, the Rams and Chargers, their stadium. Again, as I mentioned, Atlanta, Dallas. Yeah, those two things probably bother me the most.
That's a good one. All right, Don, what you got, bro? What would you change about them Cowgirls? Dak Prescott, I know that's one of them.
Well,
Yeah.
I already know that.
honestly, yeah. So one thing about Jerry Jones, he wants to be the GM. He wants to be the head coach. He wants to be in the spotlight. And so I feel like we need to get a real GM and just know football. He need to handle the business side of it. You're a good businessman, but when it comes to football and all that other stuff, No. Another thing I'll probably change is I will never give Dak Prescott $40 million, especially if you haven't done nothing.
Yeah.
We need to spread that money around to build that team offense. Our defense is good, so I feel like we can build up our defense a bit more. Maybe we need some more defensive linemen to put more pressure. We got Stephon Gilmore. That's a good pickup, I think. But other than that, I just feel like we need a GM and more defensive line. Give some more pressure on the defensive lineman.
Feet. Yeah. Yeah. I could definitely see that. But Stephon Gilmore old, bro. He ain't the same no more. I've been telling you that for a long time. He ain't that guy no more. Sorry to hurt your feelings. He gonna have little, little flashes here and there, but David, what you got to say on them Eagles, bro? What would you add?
You made that man quit.
I don't even think he heard what I said. Dominic, y'all don't even think you heard what I said. I think he went out for a minute. Go ahead, David.
All right. If I was a GM of the Eagles, one thing I'll probably change is we need to draft more linebackers. We really don't do good drafted. Well, we don't draft linebackers really at all like that. We haven't had an elite linebacker in quite some time, which is very frustrating because that's the quarterback of the defense usually, and they control everything around the defense, make sure everything's organized and everything. So that's just one thing that I would change with my team. Draft better linebackers.
Linebackers, yeah. Y'all got Nakobe Dean. I hate y'all for that, man.
That's right, y'all the Georgia Eagles, boy.
I know.
Hey, we got him in the third round, so
I'm saying,
blame your own team.
Oh man. Bryson, what would you change, bro, or add about your Ravens?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna just sit here and just act like, man, we gotta make a whole bunch of changes. At first, if we didn't go out and did what we did as addressing the wide receiver, I would have been like that. But it would be if I could just somehow go back and go get DJ Moore. I feel like DJ Moore is gonna be so good for Justin Fields. If we could have did that and have a wide receiver, a true number one wide receiver that Lamar can grow with, big guy, I think I would have did that. And forego the whole Odell. Somehow, if we could have still ended up with Zay, that would have been cool. But yeah, I really wanted to get DJ Moore. And besides that, just ship them boys to Florida. Go ahead and make it real. Make them the Tallahassee Ravens. I don't understand how we the capital of a state and we ain't got no NFL team. So yeah, just ship them boys to Florida. We ain't have to name them Tallahassee Ravens, but just make them the Florida Ravens. And yeah, that's it.
That's crazy. So for my team, what I would definitely change is the Michael Vick situation with them dog fighting. If I can change that, we will have a Super Bowl. But man,
I got what you saying. You change them for being cool with him dog fight, or change him to not dog fight?
Nah, change for him not even getting in trouble and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would say, man, if I can just change that and just give him some poodles, that'd be cool. But, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, he said some poodles.
Some poodles, right?
Yeah. Oh, man. I think about that sometimes. I'm like, man, if he didn't get in trouble, where would we be at?
Yeah.
We would have definitely had a Super Bowl for sure. Because Matt Ryan.
I don't know about that.
Man, if we replaced Matt Ryan in that Super Bowl, man, we would have had one. Ain't no way that Patriots would have came back on us.
I know that's right.
Because you gotta account not just throwing the ball, but him taking off. That's just what makes the game so dynamic now. Athletic quarterbacks. And I've always said a lot of games that we won over the years, I mean, not won, but lost, Matt Ryan just didn't have the athletic ability to do anything. He just takes sacks.
But you know what? You had Dan Quinn, right, as a defensive coordinator at the time, right?
He was our head coach.
Oh, that was right. Okay.
But that's one thing I would change. But one thing that I would add is if I can go back and goddamn take Jalen Carter, I would.
Mhm.
And I hate Davis. Well, y'all boys came back and took my boy.
Hey,
Oh,
Hey, God, that's one thing that I say, man.
hey, y'all left him for him.
Yeah, we did.
Y'all left him for us, so
No disrespect to Bijan. I mean, Bijan is a great football talent, and I love, more than I do research on him, the more I love him. And I like him here, but I just feel like if I could change that and get Jalen Carter, and we talked about that last time, for the next 10 years to have, that's one thing about defensive linemen. If they, producing and definitely are not a bust, they last 10 years at least.
yeah.
Look at Calais
Good.
Campbell. We 14
Yeah.
years, whatever, 15
Still
years.
going.
Still
Yeah.
going, man.
Yeah.
And we
Having
just talked
impact.
about running backs. You hope they played 5 years.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, you never know. But that's what I would do, y'all. But let's go on to this last question. And this is a question you got to really think on. Biggest disappointing team this year. What team would y'all say will have a big disappointing year? I had to think on this one for a minute. But I think I know a team who I'm leaning towards,
Yeah.
and I feel like they paid this joker a lot of money. So
Ooh, don't steal mine, Cody.
you already know who I'm going with, bro. Cleveland Browns. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hey, y'all know they paid this man a lot of money.
I sure did.
Man.
I'm not counting last year because I feel like last year he was just getting himself back into the swing of things. So I didn't really expect a lot from him. But this year, this is the year for Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns to really make an impact. But if they don't, it ain't gonna look good for them.
All that money too, boy.
It ain't gonna look good with him. Hey, I'm gonna share this comment real quick. Relaxing. We said, "Wow, Mike." I'm saying, bro, like, if I could change that and just get him some little poodles, goddamn, I would do that jug in a minute.
Yeah, I don't think he would have fought them, man.
Take the poodles and be cool. You know what I'm saying? Start fighting. But let's get back to the subject, though. Bryce, what team? Well, you already said I stole your.
Yeah.
My bad, dog. My bad.
Nah, it's all right. You stole my thunder a little bit, but I agree with you. The reason why I picked the Browns, though, bro, I'm just being realistic. If I look at the Browns, even with the addition of Deshaun Watson, even with the offseason acquisitions and stuff like that, I still look at them as the third best team in our division. You got the Bengals. I'm gonna give it to the Bengals because they done done it before. We gotta prove ourselves. But when Lamar is healthy, we be number one in the division. But I give it to the Bengals. Then you got us, and then you got them. So it's gonna be a fight for them to even make the playoffs. And again, if they're not even making the playoffs, what was that big plunge with all that money for? You paid this man to what? So yeah, I think that's gonna be the biggest disappointment. And then when you look at disappointment anyway, you're not disappointed when somebody does something you expect. You're disappointed when you got hopes or something and it doesn't go how you planned it to go. So that's why I look at the Browns, because you plan for this man to, take y'all to a Super Bowl, bless y'all with a Super Bowl, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I think it's going to be the biggest disappointment for this year.
And before I move on to David, I'm coming to you. I just thought about another team, Buffalo Bills.
Ooh.
Really? What?
Reason why I say that, bro, it's Josh Allen. Bro, look, listen, man. Josh Allen. Man.
I don't know. He might be smoking something. I want to hear this.
No. Can y'all even say when the last time he had a deep playoff run?
It was the year before that. But Patrick Mahomes did a spectacular. Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he got stopped by Patrick Mahomes 2 years ago.
That's
So
a division
I mean,
round.
Yeah, but if
and plus,
you gotta. I mean, yeah, Patrick Mahomes gonna be there, but
you got to remember it was the defense fault. Who they couldn't have stopped Patrick Mahomes in 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
Yeah, I
That's
remember
true.
that.
That's true.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Hey, that's part of the reason why I said the Browns too, bro. When you go outside of our division, the AFC is so deep, and then you just added A-Rod. It's gonna be tough.
Yep.
That's
It's
enough.
gonna be
yeah.
tough.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
David, who you say?
Somebody gonna be mad, but I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens.
But you better stop it. I'm about to walk away.
Oh man!
Oh, man.
He don't want to hear that,
Oh my God!
He
And
don't
the
want-
reason,
bro. I've been
and the
talking.
reason,
Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
and the reason why is because, to me, even though he has improved as a passer, I don't think he's a good enough passer to where he's consistent enough. And I don't think he reads defense consistent enough either.
We ain't
And
seen
we ain't seen him do it consistently in about a couple of years. And the third reason is because he just can't stay healthy. He can't stay healthy.
That's fair.
we ain't
Ain't
seen
no
him in the
fair,
playoffs yet.
Hey,
We ain't seen him in the playoffs. That's why I was.
you ain't seen him make a long playoff run. You seen him in the playoffs.
Long playoff run, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, how many times he been in the playoff?
Hell yeah.
3 times.
3
Is
times.
it 3 times or twice?
Yeah.
I think it's 3 times.
Yeah, so it's 3 times he won, one game or whatever. He beat the Tennessee Titans. But to put it in perspective, Josh Allen got 2 playoff wins, right? So it's not like
That's what I'm
and them
saying.
boys came out. Them boys came out at the same time. So
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said.
But I can say he.
Bills got pressure on them too.
Yep.
But I can say Josh Allen is a way better passer than Lamar Jackson.
man,
Way
we gonna see.
better.
Again. No, you saying that because you got Stephon Diggs. You saying that because he has some elite wide receivers. Go look at Josh Allen's stats before he had Stephon Diggs.
That's a good point.
But even before that, he was still improving.
No,
He was improving.
Go look
He
at
was
the
still
completion
improving.
percentage. Go look at the completion percentage though. 2019, Lamar Jackson threw 66%. That's far away from 7. That's excellent. He led the league in completion percentage that year. So, I mean, I feel like he has the capabilities. Yeah, I can get what you're saying with the health thing. But if everything else holds true, I think Zay gonna be what he gonna be. Rashad Bateman can stay healthy. OBJ can be healthy. It's gonna be the best year statistically for Lamar we ever seen as far as passing the ball. Mark my words. Mark my words, man.
I think Lamar Jackson laughing too. Yeah.
I'm
I'm just playing. That joker said he gonna throw for what? 5,000 yards?
6,000.
6,000 yards? Come
Yeah,
on.
he didn't do that
That's
his MVP year. What are you talking about?
Baby steps.
He didn't do that his MVP year.
Baby steps.
man.
Stay
He
healthy.
didn't do that his MVP year. He barely threw for 3,000 yards his MVP year.
He may get hurt
Barely.
again.
Hey.
Barely.
Ooh, stay healthy first, Lamar, before you stay
Hey,
all
hey, Lamar, you hear this? Big bro, you hear this? You hear how he talk to you, fam?
Yeah, I hope he hear me talking. Stay healthy, Lamar. Talking about 6,000 yards.
We got it. We got it.
Unrealistic.
Yeah.
Hey, real talk though, when he said that, he was just saying like he would like that would be cool to do. I don't think realistically. I mean,
Nah,
you know,
he said he want to throw 6,000 yards. He think
y'all
he's
gotta go look
ready.
at the interview. Y'all gotta look at the presser, man. That man, easy.
That man
That's
said-
about 350 yards a game.
Exactly.
Hey man.
Like,
And you gotta one of those need to be like 500-600 yards. Just to have a
See,
cushion.
you know how
And he need to, if he gonna do that, he need to stop running.
I think so with Todd Monken as the new offense. But I do think, Lamar like to run the ball. I think Lamar
Yep.
is best, having what he can do with his feet. But at the same time, I feel like Greg Roman, he pushed that so much so. I think Todd Monken, he gonna draw that back some for sure. And we're gonna see, him still take off from time to time, but it's not gonna be so many design runs. Watch.
They trying to make him stay healthy because he gets hurt.
But hey, See, that's what I'm saying. Folks don't be knowing the facts. How he got hurt, Dominique?
Say it
How he
again.
got hurt? How did Lamar get hurt? Both years.
Oh, he got hit, right?
He got hit in the pocket. He wasn't scrambling. So, that can happen with
But
anybody.
Yeah.
but guess what? He don't slide either. So that's when you take punishment like that, your career ain't gonna last long.
He went to baseball camp
Exactly.
this year. What are you talking about? He went to baseball camp this year, so
That's what happens when you wear cornrows.
It's like you remember RG3? What happened to him?
Exactly.
Hey,
RG3 had
man.
cornrows too. You see what happened?
Yep.
Hey, man.
They tore his butt up.
Them jokers think they
He been training
invincible.
with the Brewers, man. He been training with the Brewers. He gonna be right. He gonna be right.
Hey, it took him 5 years to do that.
Man, hey. Move on. Next subject, man. Come on, let's go.
No, that was a good pick though.
Yeah.
Baltimore
Hey,
Ravens.
nah, hey, nah.
I wouldn't say them. I wouldn't say them though.
Yeah.
I'll probably
Oh,
have to
man.
say I'll probably have to say Green Bay Packers, honestly. They lost Aaron Rodgers, he went to the Jets. I really don't see Jordan Love doing anything really. He's a young, inexperienced quarterback, and you got young, inexperienced receivers. I don't really see them winning more than 8 games. But they're probably gonna miss the playoffs, 6-11. And I think Matt LaFleur, he will be exposed and be on the hot seat.
I agree with that.
Hmm. Yeah.
By the coach. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think nobody expect Green Bay to do anything.
Exactly. That's the only thing I'm saying, Dominique. If we looking at if you're disappointed in something, you obviously thought something was gonna go one way and it went another. You
Yeah.
expect Green Bay to kind of fall off after Aaron Rodgers leaves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Nate and Butler checking in. Appreciate the love, Nate. Appreciate the love.
Appreciate it.
That's my coworker, y'all, by the way.
Hey, what's up?
Came in to show us some love. Appreciate the love, Nate. Gotta have you on one day too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just think those are some good teams though. Cause I don't know. I just think that going back to the Lamar situation though.
Oh my goodness.
That's just David got me itching on that one. I was
You
like,
trying to make me eat.
because that is a lot of, this is y'all do have a loaded team. Yeah, this is
I think the Ravens will do fine. I think the Ravens will do fine, honestly.
Okay. I will say this is Lamar's best team he ever played with, but what do loaded mean? I wouldn't say we loaded. I mean, I think Zay Flowers is going to go and be great. I think Rashad Bateman is going to bounce back and have a healthy season, but,
Odell
Beckham ain't no top 10 receiver. I don't think
But he ain't top 10, but he good. I mean, that's what y'all tell me that he good.
No.
Well, Lamar Jackson not top 10?
No. He talking about Odell. Yeah.
No, they saying Odell. I'm just saying.
No.
They said Odell is, good. But I'm just saying that
Odell is good.
on paper, y'all
not loaded. I ain't gonna say y'all loaded.
Exactly.
But they got all the weapons they need. They got 3 good receivers. You got a Mark Andrews.
You can't really put Odell as a good receiver yet.
No,
He's
and
the prone.
about 3 good receivers. What's it called? Rashad Bateman been healthy in the full year. And
But he's good though. If he stay healthy, he's a good receiver.
We got loaded though. You would look at Miami and say that's a loaded.
I'm looking
team.
at every position on y'all team. Y'all got good players, good complementary players. Y'all tight end is good. Y'all receiving core has gotten better. Y'all running back Gus Edwards and JK is good when they healthy.
Exactly.
And then Lamar. So I'm like, that's a good offense.
You just said a lot of what if though. If you stay healthy, if this person do whatever and stuff like that. When I look at loaded, I look at like, dang, what's it called? Tyreek Hill going to Miami along with the Jets. That's loaded.
Yeah, that's loaded.
Okay.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I just look at it like on paper. I'm looking at the names.
I will say for sure it's the best team he ever played with.
Yeah.
And but
on paper, I just look at the names. I'm like, that's a.
We still gotta see what Odell's gonna be.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. I've been saying that.
He may get hurt first game. Who knows?
Relax.
That's what I'm saying.
Relax, man. Come
That's
on.
what I'm saying. I don't see all of them.
I have a team nobody's mentioned yet.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
The LA Chargers.
Ooh.
They
But we kind of expect that they implode every year. They
That
implode
was the
every
biggest
year.
disappointment last year for sure.
Yeah.
They finally made the playoffs and now they lost that huge lead to the to the Jaguars and made Joe Lombardi their scapegoat, fired him. They should have gotten rid of Staley and got Peyton there. I think
That's what they should have did.
that's going to come back and hurt them.
Hey, bro, I turned that game off at halftime. The next day, I seen that the Jaguars won. I was like,
Yeah,
But you know what though? They got Kellen Moore as the offensive coordinator, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna work something out. Got a better quarterback, Justin Herbert. I think they'll be all right.
Watch their coach. They have a slow start. Staley is going to be out of there.
Yeah,
I can see it.
he is on the hot seat. I
Yes,
will
he
say.
is.
Brandon Staley. Yeah. But that just goes to show you, well, defensive coordinators turning the head coaches really never succeed. I mean, besides Bill Belichick, but
That's about it.
yeah,
We're gonna see what D'Amico Ryans do. Yeah.
yeah, D'Amico, he was a
Yeah.
good player,
Yeah.
but it just depends on how the coaching style would be.
Some older coaches and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. We got another comment from Nate. He said Staley
Thank
should have been gone last year.
Thank you. Yeah.
Andrew said. That's what Andrew said.
Yeah.
And he also said it got to be an NFC East that will fall off. Their schedules are brutal. Yeah. Yep. That's true.
yep, that's true. That is true.
They played the AFC East this year too, so
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we sure do. We play y'all. I'm like, oh my god.
you're right, Nate.
Ain't nobody talking about
Yeah.
the Commanders like that.
Yeah.
The who?
Watch
Commanders.
Who?
The Commanders.
Good nigga.
Gives a crap about no Commanders.
Eric Bieniemy. That's the
Hey, I think they're gonna make strides. I don't know.
I hope
if
they
gonna
do
make
well.
playoffs.
I hope he does
Yeah, I
well.
think they're gonna make strides. They got a tough division.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't.
I know you do, David. They got a tough division though.
Yeah, they
Giants
do.
gonna be better. Eagles look pretty much they didn't replenish everything they lost. And got a better running back.
Mhm.
And the Cowboys gonna be better. So it's gonna be tough for them to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
My only concern is Dak Prescott. Will he be improving or will he regress? That's the biggest question.
Dak's
That's
gonna
my
be
only
back.
concern.
Yeah,
This man led the league
Prescott.
in interceptions and missed 5 games. How is that?
that's crazy.
Dak is going to Dak.
Dak Prescott, he is who he is at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen enough from him. Honestly, I don't see he can improve any.
Ain't no more
Yeah.
trajectories and all that. It's just he is what he is. Is that whatever you see, that's just him. He ain't gonna get
Yeah.
better, and he ain't
Which is
gonna-
kind of sad because you got Jalen Hurts. He improved, took his team to the Super Bowl.
yeah, and they added better receivers, and you see what happened.
Trevor Lawrence also
Mhm.
improved as a quarterback.
And we ain't seen Trevor Lawrence. Watch.
Nope.
Yeah.
Trevor, I'm like,
Really?
sunshine.
Oh my God, Calvin Ridley. Well, that team finna do something. Watch.
Yeah, they gonna do
Yeah.
something for real. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Calvin Ridley, ETN, and them boys. What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very,
Jaguars is gonna be stacked too, man. Can't sleep on
Division
them.
right there. They won in the division.
Mm.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Bryson, what they say?
Ravens-
Oh, man.
Ravens did it, son.
We ain't did
Coming to Baltimore, man.
That's something that I agree with. I
Oh,
appreciate
you
it.
do?
hey. And the AFC has never been this stacked, though. This AFC has never been this stacked.
Never.
We got what? But our schedule though. We ain't talking. I'm going off of what our schedule. We play San Francisco. We play the Chiefs.
Lost.
That's
we
a L.
play the
That's a L.
Jaguars.
Lost.
Possibly.
That's a win.
Y'all play San Francisco the first game?
No, that's the last game of the season.
Who y'all first game?
Oh,
The Texans.
Oh, that's a class.
that's a win.
Yeah.
That's a win.
That's a class.
Preseason game.
Yeah. We gotta get our feet wet. All right. That's all I said. Just watch. Hey, y'all heard it first. Whoever tuned in, you heard it first. It's gonna be the season. I don't know.
Hey, Bryson gonna go off on us if they make the playoffs.
Man,
That's a
hey,
good
get
division.
ready.
That's a good
Get
division.
ready. Get
Well, I
ready.
got them
Yeah.
going to the playoffs anyway. I just,
I got us making a deep run.
I just think, yeah, that's the thing. Just the deep run for me, that's gonna shock. Like, okay, if you make it, this is what I want to see. They'll make a deep run.
Will they make?
Hey, I don't got them making the playoffs. I'm sorry.
You ain't got them making it.
You got Cincinnati.
No, they gonna miss the playoffs. Jeez, that's kind of harsh.
Ooh, okay, we didn't made the playoffs 2 years without Lamar. So you saying we don't have Lamar? We gonna miss the play? Okay, all right.
I mean, he got his money, so he got an opportunity to prove himself. He's worth
Yeah,
it.
all right.
Y'all made the playoffs without Lamar because he actually got y'all there, but he got
Exactly.
Yeah, it wasn't like Tyler Huntley carried the whole season. Yeah,
No, but my thing is to be in that position to still
that's what
make it to
I'm
the playoffs after missing 5 games left of the season, and you saying he going in with a full season with a better roster, and y'all don't got us making all right.
That's what I said on that.
Yeah.
Y'all definitely gonna make it, but I just we'll see.
Right. Tough division.
Yeah,
It is tough.
It's
It's
tough.
tough.
We all can agree they'll do better than the Falcons, though. We'll agree on that.
Dang, he got you split with everyone in the division.
I want to see Dakota Reigns take off and run again and see what happens.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I want to see what happens when he run again and see what happens. Do we need to go back, Dominique, to that scary moment?
Oh, man.
Y'all cowgirls was panicking when he got hurt. Y'all like,
Yeah, we was.
oh my God. I like Cooper Rush. Y'all should put Cooper Rush in the game and see what he do.
We might as well. You might as well just call me. I'll do better than Dak.
Come on, guys.
You know what's funny about
Hey, that man hurt.
You know what's funny with Eric's comment?
Well,
That whole division went 3-3. Everybody went 3-3 in that division last year. The NFC North.
Oh, really?
AFC North, excuse me. Yeah.
AFC
Everybody
North.
went 3-3. That's interesting.
Like I said, yeah, we probably. I'm not arguing that we probably got the toughest division. If not the Chiefs probably got the toughest division, but I would say we're a close number 2 or 3 for facts. But watch. Talking about we gonna split. Man. All right. We gonna get everybody that business.
Well, they split last year.
We ain't have Lamar for the last 5 games. We ain't have Lamar for the last 5 games. We beat. We should have beat the Bengals with Tyler Huntley. Y'all saw what it happened. That little
That's true.
fluke.
The fumble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ain't no fluke. He should never did that. That wasn't no fluke.
Hey, man,
He should never.
It's Tyler Huntley, man. No disrespect to Tyler Huntley because that's a Florida boy. But hey, come on.
Yeah, I'm looking at your schedule right now. It's pretty tough, man.
What?
I think it is. You got Detroit Lions. They're improving, right? They improve every year.
They
Look
got
like.
Jameson Williams for the first 6 games, and we
They didn't have him last year either. They didn't have him last year either.
I'll say y'all. You probably go 8-8. Y'all go 8-8.
And they lost DJ Shark. And what's it called? You probably go 8-8. First of all,
8-8.
17 games in a season. That's 16.
It's 17 games, so it's 8
not
and 9.
9-8. My bad.
All right. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. It's cute or whatever. Tyler, we're going to revisit all this. It's cute. We're going to revisit all this. Hey, I want to say this, man. Whoever in this live, man, who talking that jump, watch. I'm going to remember the names.
Oh, you taking receipts?
Yeah, I'm taking receipts, man. I remember the names, man. Hey.
Oh, boy.
Oh, snap. But yeah, y'all. So we done reached our daily limit, y'all. We did an hour and a half. This was fun.
Hey,
I can just keep going with this because I just love football. So I appreciate y'all, man, in this. Had a great time. Dominique, I appreciate you being on, man. It's your first time on the show. So I definitely
I'll be back.
Yeah, man. This is not
Sir.
a first time, and that's it. You will be back. Everybody.
Just worry about your Ravens making it to the playoff. That's what you need to worry about. Worry about your Ravens going to the playoffs.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You need to worry about the Cowboys, right?
Oh, we will. I'm talking about to the Super Bowl.
Oh man.
Oh, there we go. There we go. The family that came out. He done came out. He done came out. He waited to the very end. He came out.
Hey.
I had to say the best for last.
Oh, my goodness.
boy.
All right, man. You don't believe that, man. You don't believe that.
I just don't believe in that, but I believe in the organization. I believe in our defense.
So y'all gonna make a Super Bowl despite y'all quarterback. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's because the defense did it for us.
Okay.
Appreciate the love. Tell your dad, appreciate the love. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We all appreciate this. Much love. Oh, this is funny right here. Dominique would be a new Cowboys quarterback.
I might get injured though.
You gonna see how good that really was, boy.
Oh man.
Maxon, appreciate it. Great show, fellas. Appreciate that, y'all.
Appreciate the support.
Appreciate all the love. This is something that Prescott sucks. We all agree.
I agree.
We definitely agree.
I don't know who you are, Monique, but I love you already.
So appreciate all the love, y'all. This is something that we've been doing on a daily basis because a lot of people have been enjoying the show, even for new people that's watching it. Please spread it. Dominique, let everybody know down your way. If they like sports, come tune in on the show.
Definitely.
If they want to be a guest, just let them know. Give them my information. I'd love to have them on the show. Even your pops, if he want to be on here, I would love that. I would love it. So it just brings more energy. We got another comment. Losing the cowgirl.
Oh man.
Hey man, it finally came out.
You know what I realized? None of y'all can't talk until you have 5 rings. We got 5 Super Bowl rings.
Man, you wasn't alive.
None of y'all can talk about that. 5 Super Bowl rings.
Hey bro. I'm almost 30, and y'all only got how many playoff wins since I've been 30?
I know it's been a while. We'll get there.
Okay. I wasn't alive when they won them, so they don't
He
count for me.
wasn't alive, man. Talking like that. Like he was watching them Cowboy teams back then, man.
So look like your pops is coming, man. He gonna be on the show.
All right, bet. I'll be right there.
Hey, I'm trying to see this. Yeah.
Get where everybody's schedules, and we're gonna definitely have him on. I would love to hear him speak his piece on some things. That'd be cool. Andrea White, she said, has he heard of TB12? Oh man.
Everybody coming out with the heat, man.
Six rings and things.
I've had to put up with TB12 all those years, man.
This is funny.
The
Cowboys.
Don't defend them Cowboys. I agree.
Yeah. Every year. Super Bowl.
Same thing. This our year.
They can be 4-12
Every year. They can be on the cusp of not making the playoff. We still going. Right? Y'all ain't going.
We ain't that delusional now.
Hey, y'all don't make the playoffs this year. Y'all say y'all going to the Super Bowl next year.
For real.
Oh man.
Love to be on the show, bring some OG perspective. Oh yeah, for sure. That's what we need. Love different perspectives. Love to hear.
Okay.
So it just makes it even more fun.
Come on board, Eric.
So but like I said, appreciate everyone being on, taking the time out to do this. This is something daily that we've been trying to do. So y'all just stay tuned. Maybe next weekend, maybe we'll get together and see if everybody's schedule permit. We'll do another one. So I'm pretty sure there'll be some more topics, hopefully by then, that we can talk about. One last question before we leave. And it's just 10 seconds or less. Who y'all got going to the finals?
I got the Nuggets and Heat.
Nuggets in the Heat.
Nuggets Heat.
It's over with. It's over with.
Wow.
Brian. Sorry.
Yeah. Bye, LeBron.
A lot of
He ain't the GOAT.
Wow.
Sorry.
We gotta be real with it.
It's a
We
lot
gotta
of
be
hate.
real.
It's
You
a
gotta
lot
be
of
real, but 23 ain't gonna cut it.
Nuggets are loaded, man. They're
They
on a
are
mission.
loaded.
They're on a mission.
It's a lot of haters.
I'm
And the
sorry,
boy about to
Cody.
get swept.
The Lakers,
He about to get swept.
Lakers getting
4-0.
swept. Lakers about to get swept. I'm sorry, Cody. Lakers about to get swept.
Nah, I'm not.
I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm not even saying they gonna. I'm not saying they gonna come back. I mean, it's over.
Man, they ain't gonna win a game at all.
But that's a whole nother subject. I ain't finna talk about
Another sweep for the
He's
Kings.
already solidified. All right.
No, he ain't no king in my mind.
And y'all wouldn't say that with Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady lost, and y'all weren't saying, "Oh, he trash" and all that.
But he only lost 3 times. He lost 3 Super Bowls.
And not only
That's
that,
it.
Tom Brady wasn't competing to be a GOAT, bro. He wasn't. He already solidified himself.
That's what
You
I'm
know,
saying. He already solidified.
LeBron is the best player. What y'all talking
LeBron
about?
lost how many? 6
LeBron is better
finals?
than Jordan.
That's a whole nother subject.
It's another subject.
I mean,
I'll tear his butt up.
I'm talking about. So we ain't gonna get into that. That's gonna be a whole nother show because we ain't got time. Y'all gonna make me trying to do that. Y'all gonna make me come out. I'll give y'all so many facts, it'd be crazy. All right,
LeBron James.
but we gonna talk about. Okay, we definitely gonna talk about that on the next. That's gonna be part of the segment too. We got some comments on here. Late no show, yeah. I see them comments. Miami Heat. God dang, London can start crying now. Yeah. It's gonna be Denver, of course, and then Denver and the Heat probably.
Yeah, bro.
But Boston.
I ain't gonna lie. Last little point on that, bro. If the Heat really do beat Boston and then make it to the finals against the Nuggets, I'm not counting out the Heat. Even though I think the Nuggets is the better team, I'm not counting out the Heat because what Jimmy Butler been doing in this playoffs is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
We need to give some love to Eric Spoelstra, man. He's phenomenal.
Heck yeah.
Hall of
Yeah,
Fame coach.
phenomenal tactician.
Hall of Fame coach to me. He may not
I agree
have,
with that. Yeah.
he may not
I
have
agree.
a lot of championships, but he always
That's
have
true.
his team battling, man, every
Yeah.
year. And them boys started off in the play-in tournament, and they come off. And you gotta give credit to the Lakers too, man.
Here we go.
Nah, take away y'all feelings about LeBron and all that, but I mean, look at where they came from.
I get it.
Especially, like me,
That part is true.
I've been watching them since the whole season. They started off 2-10. A lot of people said they weren't even gonna make the playoffs, and they made it. And they even got to the Western Conference Finals is a big achievement. So
Yeah.
you can't even knock them for that. You know what I'm saying? They tried. I just think they just got tired, bro.
Yep.
I think that's just what it is. They spend a lot of energy. LeBron is 20 years in. He can't do it all like he used to. So,
And then you got Anthony Davis, who's not consistent
Yeah,
either, on
he's
and off.
inconsistent. It's just what you gonna do. I always felt like LeBron, he does better with a point guard, a dominant point guard. I always felt like that. But somebody said LeBron can start crying. But we definitely talk about some basketball on the next show for sure.
Yeah, you gotta get some
Get
a certain
everybody,
person's foolishness too. Oh my goodness.
yeah, we're gonna get everybody's perspective on that.
Uh,
So. All right, y'all. It's been real. Appreciate y'all once again. We're gonna cut it here. Y'all spread the word. Let everybody know about our show. Tell them to subscribe to the channel. Trying to have a lot of subscribers so that way everybody can get this good content.
Make sure y'all boys like it. Like it.
Yes, like
yes,
the video.
absolutely.
Yes, please like the video. Share it to people because I feel like what we do, y'all, we talk about sports, but we bring our personalities into it, which makes it even funny. You know what I'm saying? Real passionate about our teams and so forth. So that's just what makes it even good, even better. So, but appreciate y'all, boys, and that's gonna do it, y'all. Any last comments before we get out of here? Y'all want to say?
Go Cowboys.
Go Dak Prescott. That's what we should.
Go away. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
That's it, man.
All right,
All
y'all.
right,
Y'all be safe.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
too,
y'all
man.
too.
Take it easy.
Go Ravens. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. All right.
Hey, yeah,
Lamar
This was
Smith.
great.
the Ravens ain't gonna make the playoffs.
Lamar sucks.